His nature is to
Oh,
still operate the way that it operates.
I was
And again,
right.
I'm not saying that it,
I
it
looked it
makes
up.
sense or it doesn't make sense. I'm asking the question, and that is it why nobody answered the question. When did it become normal?
I told you
Like
when
1,000 years
Christianity was
ago.
introduced. Look it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
like Christianity was introduced when some king left his wife and he
in
wanted to get
Greece, in
divorced.
Rome, thousands of years ago.
Hmm.
Well, I'm just saying,
I mean,
so
the
socially
real
because
question
of the
is, do y'all
Bible.
expect for a man that y'all get with to be faithful for y'all for the entirety of y'all relationship?
Yes, if he don't want to be faithful, he want to do a
No,
poly.
no, that's not the question, Q. Do you
Why is I
expect
said
for a
yes.
man? Do you expect for a man that you get with,
Mhm.
especially if he's an awesome dude, to be
Mhm.
faithful for you for the entirety of the relationship?
Yes.
I think women want that,
Are you
but
gonna be faithful to your wife for the entirety of your relationship?
Q was always spinning it around to be something that is not.
I'm
We're
just
talking about
saying.
the dynamics of what women expect. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh, okay, but I'm just saying. You're speaking. You're I don't say want to say pushing, but you don't speak. You don't push this narrative in your relationship. You're a
I,
monogamous
the only
person.
thing I did, Q, was ask a question. I didn't
No,
give an
I know
opinion.
that.
I
I
didn't
know
give an
that.
opinion. I didn't give my thoughts. I introduced a question based off of the
Hmm.
conversation that Boosie was having, and
Hmm.
that apparently there was an expectation that it's a possibility for him to cheat. But he was saying, "Listen, don't put your hands on her." Right.
Yeah.
So the
Yep.
question is, do women expect for a man to be faithful for the entirety of whenever it is that they get into a relationship with him,
I'm
especially if he's a great dude?
I'm referring to me. I said yes. I can't speak for all women.
See, the deafening silence would tell you that everybody else disagrees.
Wait,
I
what?
mean, they can
Repeat
I
speak.
that.
would. I feel like women expect that, but the reality of it, I feel like to a certain extent, like men aren't made to be monogamous. They have to like practice a level of discipline that women don't necessarily have to practice in order to do that. Because I feel like men are like they lead, they conquer. Women don't do that. Like if we sleep with a man conquers us. It's not in our nature to just go out and sleep with multiple people, or it shouldn't be. But society and our culture has programmed women to think that they're a man's equal. Like me personally, I have 3 older brothers, and I know that it's not just in a man's nature to be monogamous. Men operate differently than women do.
Yeah, it's
But
not.
it's not. But a man who practices a certain level of discipline is able to do that. But it's not in his nature to just be with you.
You got to
Like
practice. Yeah, you got to
So,
practice that.
are men not? Their nature is not to have discipline.
I just said, they have to have a lot of it more than a woman.
Yeah,
It's
no,
different.
no, no. I don't know. I don't know. This is a real question. Are men not supposed to have discipline? Are they created to have discipline? I don't know.
Are you? Oh, so we're not doing religion. Okay.
I don't think that's something you born with. You just have to. That's something you take on in life as you taught by your father, or and things like that. So I think it naturally, yeah, you're gonna, you look back, and even when we was in school, the guys would they would that was the thing we did when we was in middle school. We would go to the mall and see how many numbers we would get.
Yeah.
So that's just in our nature.
I was listening to a YouTube lady, and then she said like,
He always on some YouTube lady.
depending on your age,
He
it's
always on
not.
some YouTube woman's channel.
I'm just saying that she said that like the
I'm
the
gonna need
the
you to get more men in your
the
algorithm.
man's testicles would lead one to believe that we're not supposed to be having all this sex because they're so small, and the amount of times that we need to ejaculate within a period of time, it's biology that we shouldn't be it's not in our nature to be having all this sex, which would
What?
lead one to
It's the
believe that
complete
we're supposed to be
opposite.
monogamous.
It's the complete opposite. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Our biology says that men are supposed to have a lot of sex.
No, it doesn't.
It is. That's why we have so
No,
much sperm.
no, no, we don't. Our balls are tiny. Like if you compare our balls to like other like chimpanzees and gorillas, they have huge, big old
But
balls.
we have literally
Like,
billions of sperm every single time that we release.
no, we don't. No, we
We
don't.
do. What are you
Every
talking
Good.
about?
if I
That's
jack off 3 times in one day, the third time I don't got shit to give. What you talking about?
every time you
Somebody
release
did not pay
billions
attention
of
to, to,
sperm.
to health class, bro.
But also, Anton, the older you
Would
get,
you hold on. Y'all just gonna let Quentin slide with this?
I'm not. He's wrong.
I'm not.
He's wrong.
And why your balls so little?
It's real life.
Pause.
That has nothing to do with me.
But Anton, if that's the case on what you're saying, right? Men's sex drive goes down when they get older, and women's sex drive goes up. So is it women's nature and their physical to have more sex? Since you just said that, who? Somebody got an echo. Oh, go ahead.
Say that again, Q. You said that men's sex drive go down. I don't
Goes
know.
down when they get older,
Mine's is on 10. So
and women's sex drive goes up. So by what you just was trying to prove to Quinn, now is it women? Go ahead.
Your desire to have sex has nothing to do with the different people that you have sex with, in my opinion.
Okay.
I don't think that has. I don't think that. I think that those are two different arguments. But Quentin is so wrong. He don't understand biology.
Is it too much for women to ask for men to be faithful, to only expect that man to only sleep with that one?
If that's the culture that you in, I don't think that that's
no,
too
today's
much to
society.
ask. But I'm just saying that, is it natural? That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have expectations. I'm not saying that a man should cheat on you. Again, you know that I don't believe that you cheating if you're not married. I think that you got to be married to get cheated on. But then on top of that, again, I'm just asking, is it natural? That's it.
I thought it was natural, and then
It just seems like a lot of what we doing may be domesticated. I think it's not natural for a woman to want to sleep with a bunch of different men.
That's actually a good point. Because now that you're saying that, because why would they have had to introduce it in the first place? You know, what?
Yeah.
Like they introduced monogamy for a reason. So, like, you know, I guess that makes sense.
you know, this whole poly stuff and multiple women, I didn't really hear about none of this stuff till I got on YouTube. Like, so
Q, that's always been a normal thing.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it's
well, let me put it like this: it's always been normal. It's always been normal for a guy to want to sleep with multiple different women. As far as I can remember, since elementary school, I don't know no guy that did not want to sleep with multiple different women at the same time.
Yeah, but y'all are making it seem like it's nature. That means that most women. Do you think most men are acting on this desire married?
Wait. That's acting on the desire that they get
mess
married.
With multiple women, yeah, to cheat. Is it most men? Do you think most men in marriages are cheating
with sex or with like a whole other?
I don't think that most men cheat. So,
right.
Because
why does she start smiling? I don't think that most men cheat.
Most men in marriages.
I don't think that's the only way you could cheat.
Yeah. I know a lot of married men, and all of them I know, they don't talk about cheating on their wives for real.
Yeah, I don't think that most men cheat. I genuinely don't. I think that the cheating part, the reason why it's so popularized as far as men cheating, is because they apply it to relationships, and I think that that's natural for a person to explore their options when they're not married. You're not married, and so you don't get the prize. That's like saying that I got the job, but I never got hired. Like, what do you mean? You're not married. So, I think that most people are faithful in their marriage. I genuinely do.
Shout out to the men and the women that are faithful in their marriages. Keep it up.
I'm one of them.
Good job.
Yeah, I think that Quentin not married, so
I don't think he'll ever get married.
Ow, my shoulder. Lord have mercy.
What the fuck?
Why you don't think that Quentin would get married?
Yeah,
he likes hoeing around, you know. He likes. Stop it.
She be saying exactly. Jessica just tell it like it is.
Let's no. I don't.
I said you like. I didn't say you're doing it. I said you like.
No, I don't like holding.
Get in there.
I don't.
You don't like hoeing around? Okay, I'll pick a different word.
Is he hoeing if he's not married? Because that's the line Anton always says.
He said he fought for good women in the past on one of these shows. I remember that.
He do what?
he fumbled some good women in his past. So
Why isn't okay?
Most
So
men
Quentin,
fumble good women though. Don't y'all never fumble before y'all marriage? Not you, Anton. Don't answer this.
why I can't never answer the question because I'm a representation of men.
Because you met your wife young. Other men, well, these men are young too, but y'all never fumbled a good woman in your past.